47. We're going to look at volume. Okay? So far, we've seen perimeter. Do you remember what perimeter was? Perimeter was a distance, right? Just
Yeah.
the linear distance around something. Yeah. And that was usually given in meters or in feet. Then we saw area. Remember what area was?
Yeah.
What was area? This was, perimeter was just, we could extend the ribbon that we put around the shape. We could
Inside.
extend it into a
Big.
straight line, right? And we would measure it in centimeters or inches or meters or whatever. Whereas area, we did, like, it was a flat surface, any flat surface, could have been like this.
They're all got.
And we would see how many squares we could put inside the flat surface, remember?
Yep. Yes.
And because they were squares, that's the reason why.
But Miss, are we gonna learn how to do it like that?
No. This is just an explanation in general so that you remember what perimeter and area are.
Miss, can you even do it like that?
Yeah, you can. It takes forever, but you can. So, perimeter and area. Now, we're going to look at the last one, which is volume. And volume is no longer flat. Volume
It's 3D.
is 3 dimensions. Actually, perimeter is 1 dimension.
Is it?
Yeah. It's just length.
Oh yeah.
Area is 2 dimensions, length and width.
1D.
Length and width, right? And volume, like Johan said, is
3 dimensions.
3 dimensions, which means which means you have length, width,
And height?
and
Base.
depth.
Test. Oh, depth.
So you have length, width, but you also have depth.
Oh, 3D square. What? That looks more like a rectangle.
Let's do a nice drawing, shall we?
I'm sorry.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Right.
The other one was
Length.
but
Width or height and depth. Now, with volume, there's a couple of things that tell you if something is volume or area. First thing that you know, well, you have 3 dimensions. But what if you have something weird like this? Like a cone. Is that 3-dimensional?
Yeah.
Let's say you don't know. How do you figure it out? Can you pour water on it and will the water stay inside?
Yeah.
If you can put water on something and keep it inside, then it's volume and it's 3 dimensions. Because on something flat, can you put water on it? Nope. Let's say I have something like this. Can you put water on this? If you pour water on this, it'll spread everywhere, right? Because this is area, it's flat. But if I put it like this, then it has this shape. And now it has volume, see? And I can put water in this.
is that?
This is cheese. You can put water in this, and the amount of water that you put in it is the volume of water, okay? So, are we good on all of that?
Yep.
Just like on the area side, you could put little squares. On the volume side, you can put, guess what?
Square.
Little cubes.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless
Bless
you.
you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You can put little cubes. Each one of these, if I take it out, is a little cube. And you remember the cubes are the same width, length, and height, okay? Or depth. So, yes, sir.
Why did you say that someone could,
Can I answer that after I finish this? Thank you. So, how are we going to do this? if I have something that has this shape, if I have something that has this shape, or this shape, or even this shape, these are all called what? They're all called prisms. And why are they called prisms? They're called prisms, and you can see them up there,
Yeah, that's what I'm looking.
because they all have a single shape that gets stacked up, right? Can you see that I'm stacked? What shape am I stacking up here?
Triangles.
What shape am I stacking up here?
Circles.
What shape am I stacking up here? It's an
Oh,
L shape,
yeah,
right?
L.
It's an L shape like this.
Right.
That's the one I'm stacking up. But no matter where I cut it, I'm gonna have the same exact shape with the same exact size. Just like these. Whatever I cut here, wherever I cut it, it's the same shape and I just stack it up. Because I stack up a flat shape and I get a 3-piece shape, right? Because I can do that, with prisms, the volume is going to equal the area of the base. You remember what the area is? How do you find an area? You find the flat shape, and you multiply it by the height. In other words, I multiply it by how many times I stack the same shape up, okay? So, let's look at one of these. Is it clear that with a prism you stack the same shape all the way up?
Yeah.
Can you all see that?
Yeah.
Can you see that? Okay. So let's say that I have, they tell me that this is the shape I have if I look at it from above. And this is what it looks like, 3-dimensional. And it's got like a little shadow here. Okay? So what I do is, I took this shape and I put it on the top and I stack it up a lot. How much? I stacked it up a height of 6 feet. Question. I know that the volume will be this shape stacked up a bunch of times. How do I find the area of this shape?
You divide
I divide it into
2 pieces.
two pieces, right? So I'm gonna have the rectangle plus the triangle, and that will give me this area. Would you agree?
Yes.
And that is, this is 4, this is 6, and this would hence be 6, and the height is 6. Would you agree? What's the height of, how many times do I stack it up? What's the height of my stacking this shape up if I, 6, very good. It's this height. Do you see it?
Mhm.
Does someone not see it? Do you know where I got this 6 from? It's this height.
Okay.
Because I stacked up this shape
Mm-hmm.
that's lying down, I stack it up 6 feet.
Okay.
So I have 6 feet worth of this shape.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. But why is 6 feet?
Because that's how many times I stack it up. Look, every time I cut, every time I slice this cake, I'm gonna get this shape.
Yeah.
you agree?
Yeah.
So how many times, what's the volume?
But why not like 4 feet or?
Because
Because I wanna know the full volume. I wanna know how much water I can put into this.
Yeah, but where'd you get that 6?
They gave it to me.
Okay.
Okay, so now I have 6 times 4 plus 6 times 6 divided by 2 because it's a triangle times 6. And this would be 24 plus 18 times 6, which would be 42 times 6, because I'm going to do it in a calculator really quickly. See if you can do it before me.
42 times 6.
Dang
it.
Now,
It was like a speed one.
what dimensions do I put it? What would it be? Let's see. This is feet. This is feet. So this means that this is student orange. How do I know what units to put? I've got feet here, feet here. That gives me square feet, right? Do you agree?
Yes. Yeah.
So this is square feet also, because this is feet times feet. And this is feet. This is feet squared.
Wait, why is it feet squared?
Because I've got feet times feet, right? Because it's 6 feet times 4 feet is 24 square feet. So I've got feet, and then I multiply times feet again. So it's going to be
3.
feet cubed,
Yay.
cubic feet, right? Which makes sense because this tells me how many dimensions I have. And it's 3 dimensions. So we're good. Okay?
Do we need to write the feet in the front?
Yeah, you need to write it at the end at least.
Okay.
Minimum.
At least.
At
Does it
least.
always
You
be
can always write
squared?
it if you want, but it's not necessary.
And I'm confused on the first thing you did, like AB, H. What is that?
This means, good question. This means area of the
Base.
base. What is the base? The base is the shape
Like
that
platform.
you stack up, that you pile up, okay? And the height is how many times you,
We need to write that
every single time. If you remember this, you'll be fine. And again, this is only for prisms. And you remember that a prism is a shape that you pile up and it's always the same shape, okay? Are we clear?
Mm-hmm.
You got it?
Mm-hmm.